Hello, everybody. Synesk111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII as Catherine the Great. I'm still trying to progress my way towards the completion of the Ideology Legacy path, and I do see some opportunities to getting my score higher, but that's going to involve much more tank units than what is currently on the board. Including all these land ships that I'll have to upgrade into tanks at some point. With the age being 84% of the way done, though, I'll have to hurry up and see what other options I do have if I still want this chance. And it's 1902 as well. I remember my first recorded game being done in like 1912, and the completion of the cultural victory being completed in 1906, so it shouldn't be too far off for any of these leaders to get any victory completed. But I see that they haven't completed any of the legacy paths like at all. So I don't think I should be worried all that much unless one of the civs was going for a score victory. One or more. I think I will get a battleship. And maybe one in Roma too. I think naval units will help my case some if I was going after one of Xerxes' coastal cities. I do know they're not going to be all that good for attacking Tehran, since it isn't a coastal city. Plus, I'm still trying to get my gold income per turn up so I can purchase an average of 1 tank per turn to replace all those ones that are badly damaged. And for once, I actually do see one of Xerxes' units on the map. On a revealed part of the map. So that's something. I should have known that was a bad idea. Okay. Should I keep caring about Plovdiv after all this? I haven't seen it get attacked for the past few turns, but still, it wouldn't hurt to purchase some more units for it, if possible. One of my tanks got done in. Potentially troubling. Okay. I'm getting close to capturing Kath with one of my tank units being near it, but I'm gonna have to get another tank to hold off that howitzer from attacking Tornovo. Oh yes, more military aid, please. In fact, now that I think about it, maybe it would be a good idea if I sent military aid to him as well. Okay, that is to... Okay, sending aid is sending gold to an ally, but we need to be allied to start this action. Plus, I think we can only have military aid once, should we choose to support it. Can I cannot, for some reason, start a military aid action with Harriet Tubman. We're both fascist, after all, so... maybe it involves something I haven't completed yet, like a civic. Oh, they're closing in on Addis Ababa. Again. I don't think getting war support against Pachacuti should matter all that much, despite the fact that we are one below him. The fact that I still have to take out this army commander in Kath is going to be troubling, however. Oh, the age is 91% complete. How did it jump so far up? Okay, well, I destroyed Kat's district defenses, at least. And I'm getting close to being able to purchase yet another tank. Okay, got my battleship in Preslov complete. I can get 26 gold from the stock exchange. It's gonna have to overbuild the hospital, though, but that is an exploration age building, meaning that it no longer provides adjacency bonuses. I knew it was too good to be true. And Addis Ababa's been captured again. Oh. Maybe I could use this tank to go ahead and ambush Kath from behind. Okay, there's no cliffs blocking the way. The shortest way. Here comes another tank from Tarnovo. Nuclear fission would be nice. Because I do have the opportunity to construct the Manhattan Project. And it'll unlock the Operation Ivy project once I've completed the Modern Military Legacy path. Which is still going to be a long ways off, I'm afraid. If I'm even able to come even close to completing it. The land ship's coming close to Chuquito, but I'm still able to purchase another tank in the next turn. Thus I can get another factory in Roma. No, I'm not accepting that peace deal. So long as you give me Addis Ababa back. Wait. Russia has pillaged a medieval walls settlement. Medieval walls in the settlement of Bedet. How did that happen? What? Well, I guess I can just do that, and maybe Bedet will still be protected? I'm unsure, but it is worth a shot. And the land ship is headed towards Tarnovo now. Well, at least I can have this tank go after it. And this tank, meanwhile, can chip away at this army commander. Okay, I'm just going to use the gold I have to get another tank in here. And maybe I could have it go towards Sparta and take it over. I can take over this trade route and get 240 gold. Or plunder it, as the game calls it. Oh, Pachacudi got Inuit Noon Nangat. So, that's gonna be... I think any city-state I am suzerain of and the opponents are about to capture is gonna be a lost cause at this point, I'm afraid. Oh gosh, Shiraz is about to be ravaged. Oh. Oh no. Okay, it didn't do anything to my ideology score at least, so that's a saving grace. The first milestone of ideology is complete. Oh no, no, no. I have to hurry. Things are not looking so good for completing this legacy path, it would seem. Obviously, I will keep it. I guess whatever action I do end up performing is arbitrary. Like capturing Sparta or having to declare war on Trung Track just to aid in my effort to get my ideology score up. I got an army commander. Somehow. Don't know how, but... Did I produce an army commander? I doubt it. Oh, I think that made it... I think that might have been the other one that I had Preslav produce for when I was to invade Xerxes' territory. Ah, that's it. Now I do know. Maybe I can take Shiraz back from Pachacudi, who's now proclaiming it as his capital? When has that ever happened? At least to me. Man, I just keep discovering new things about this game each turn I take. Nah. I still want this legacy path completed. I think that's the only thing I'm after at this point. More points on the ideology legacy path. Okay, there's a mortar in Sparta, which I doubt should be difficult to take out with a tank. There's another trade route I can plunder. But it's protected. What? I guess he must have gotten it from a city-state suzerain bonus. That's my best guess. Oh, what is destroying my walls in Baghdad? I know it's something from Mongolia, but it's gotta be something that has a very wide range. I probably won't get to know by the time this game ends, unfortunately. Ay, ay, ay. Now his airplanes are going after Kath. Oh dear gosh. Dear gosh, dear gosh, dear gosh, dear gosh, dear gosh. Okay, I think now would be the time to get another tank down so I can have a better chance at taking Sparta. I'm at least getting my army commander up here so he can get some experience, but what would that really matter anymore?
If I cannot inspire love,
Militarism's been completed, and there's this, where is it at? Okay, there it is. Material policy. I'm going to, remove land heritage and get material in. I honestly should have completed that sooner. Way sooner. For the healing at that point. Absolutism is going to take 9 turns, but it will complete my way down the fascist, civic tree. I'm sorry if I've been slurring my speech way more often than usual. It's been quite a wild ride with how I keep trying to complete the military legacy path and failing horribly. Still got a boatload of war support against Xerxes, so... Though, given that he has a pretty strong air force, then I might have to go ahead and make peace with him the next time he proposes. But I don't know when that's gonna be. Probably no time soon. Okay, we've destroyed the district defenses against Sparta, at least. I think I'll just do a research initiative from here on out in Preslav. Meanwhile, I don't think I can get anything in Patavium right now. What? They got several ships of the line from Mongolia coming. Guess the only course of action on that would be to get another battleship. It can take them all on. It's a tier 3. Against the ship of the line being a tier 1. Bomb away at this point. There's so few turns left, I honestly don't care all that much anymore. I tried my darnest to get the ideology legacy path completed yet again, and still it wasn't enough. I guess I can get another Cossack in Plovdiv, in case it were to be attacked again. My battleship is almost dead. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, I was able to get an attack on Nineva's city center after all. Thanks to my battleship. Three turns left. But I got Addis Ababa back at least. This time, I think I'm going to raise the settlement. What good is it going to do for anyone? Particularly me. But hey, at least we got Sparta. We still have yet to complete the second milestone, though. But that's not going to matter. Not anymore. Still gonna leave Shiraz as is. In a few turns, we're gonna have to let the world burn without me. Thanks to all the political warring. Kinda hoping at this point I can still defend Bedet from all these ships of the line. I'm thinking I could by the time this game ends. A battleship at this point, even though that's not going to do squat. Still defending Plovdiv, though. I'm still in it to win it. Now... Still no. I'm presuming that once this game ends, my player leader will be fully AI automated. Meaning that it will behave just like as any other computer player, proposing peace when they want to. We got damaged. It was because of the Mount Etna eruption. I bet it was that. Aerodynamics mastery is the only thing I can do that isn't a future tech. Get this one last factory resource to slot in. And it looks like that is going to be all I can do. Wait, what? Did I get a score victory or something? I guess I did somehow. I guess that must be because I got 17 legacies, while the next highest is Confucius with 13, Trunk Track and Harriet Tubman both with 11, and so on. I guess that must be how you complete a score victory. Even though I didn't get a cutscene for it. But even so... God, all this is going on here. I was kind of expecting this part to last longer, given how long it took for me to get through the previous 2 parts. But I guess that was because I was expecting the age meter to go up by at least 1% every 1 or 2 turns. But, yeah, that's Catherine the Great for you. As you can see on the right side of the screen, posing. I don't know if there's anything much about the game I just had to talk about, but something I've been wanting to do for a little while is further elaborate on the defeat cutscenes that you would see in Civilization VII if you were to retire, or your last settlement would be captured by enemy units. So, up until the end of my Isabella playthrough, I thought that if you were to be defeated or retire, then it would just show you the respective civilizations' cutscene in reverse. But I was honestly pretty surprised to see that there were actually unique cutscenes for when you were defeated. Like, in the modern cutscene, which you've seen back at the end of my Isabella playthrough. I keep mentioning that directly, I don't know why. But in that cutscene, it would zoom out on a destroyed salon, which would presumably belong to France, but it could be any building from any modern age civilization, being completely honest with you. And not long after I saw that cutscene, I decided to do my own research to see if there were other variants for the Antiquity and Exploration ages, and there were. There were some wolves checking out some ruins of a destroyed ancient settlement, and for the Exploration age, there were a bunch of ships, which I would presume would belong to either Spain or the Republic of Pirates. One of the two. But, yeah. Still kind of disappointed that I wasn't able to complete the ideology legacy path for the modern age yet again, despite my best efforts. Though I think it did give me a little lesson on what not to do when going for a legacy completion like that. For the militaristic path, in this case, I definitely should have gone for an ideology way sooner than I did, mainly because I didn't want to risk having too many fronts at once, having to fight too many fronts at once, as was the case with my Isabella playthrough, where I had 6 of them, in case you haven't seen it. I think I could be able to take on 3 or 4 maximum. It's honestly surprising that I decided to continue on playing the game, even when I had to fight on 5 different fronts. But some of those fronts still wouldn't attack any of my settlements, despite the obvious fact that they were at war with me. So I want to say that I should let my guard down regarding those civilizations that would be at war with me in that manner. but I still would want to have as many troops as I can in case they do decide to directly attack my settlements. But, yeah. I think I am going to give Civilization VII a rest for a little bit until the Test of Time update is released. I don't think it should be too much longer before the team at Firaxis fully polishes it to a point where they are comfortable with releasing it. Plus, from what I've seen in the update, I don't know if I've said this before, but there are so many more options I could go about in completing the Legacies, including, I think, some diplomatic and maybe even some expansionist legacy paths to go after. I'm not going to assume that that's going to be part of the final update, though. It is still a work in progress as of this video being recorded. So, best to not make assumptions for the best or the worst. But, yeah. That's about it. That is it for my first recorded playthrough of Civilization VII as Catherine the Great. As I said earlier, I'm going to be taking a break from Civilization VII to play something else. Probably either Balatro, since I got that last Joker unlocked at long last, or maybe even that word game, OMG Words, that hasn't had an update in I don't know how long, but still has a bunch of balance issues that needs fixing. I'll determine what to play as next on my own time, but until then, until a final decision has been made on what game I want to play next, thank you everyone so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you soon enough. Bye!